In 2026, the job market in the UK is going to change. Migrants will continue to hold important positions, and the demand for workers is growing not because of cheap labor, but because there simply aren't enough local workers. This video will be useful for anyone who has just arrived in the country and is looking for a stable, well-paid job with career growth opportunities. And this is not just theory. I'll tell you about the fields where my friends, clients, and subscribers have been getting jobs over the past few months. These are real stories of real people. If you think that after coming to the UK you'll have to work only in some unprestigious job, you're wrong. After watching this video, you'll definitely find a good job, maybe even more than one. And at the end, I'll tell you about the top position that will definitely surprise you. 2026 is bringing one interesting trend. Some industries are desperately short of people, while others have high competition. But one thing is certain, migrants are being hired a lot, because without them, these sectors simply can't function. In the UK, there is always room for those who are ready to work and grow. Let's move on to jobs. First, the simplest and most accessible field, hospitality and food service. Coffee shops, restaurants, hotels, great starting points in the job market. Working as a barista, kitchen assistant, or waiter, it's absolutely realistic to grow into a supervisor within 6 months and start earning more. These jobs are perfect for newcomers. Starting pay is around 10 to 13 pounds per hour, and supervisors earn 14 to 17 pounds. There are always vacancies here, and demand never drops. Next, logistics, warehouse work, and delivery. These industries always have a lot of work, and they're the perfect entry point for those with no experience at all. You don't need perfect English here. Even the most basic level is enough to get to the address and understand simple instructions. Pay ranges from £9 to £12 per hour. And this is not only a stable income, but also a great chance to improve your English in a real environment, gradually adapting to the work rhythm and understanding how the UK job market works. Now let's talk about more promising and in-demand professions. Construction and trades. If you're a welder, electrician, carpenter, or simply someone who knows how to work with your hands, this is your golden ticket. The demand is huge, and there is a catastrophic shortage of workers. Wages range from 12 to 18 pounds per hour, and experienced specialists easily earn 25 pounds per hour. And here's the important part. In many countries, these jobs are paid pennies and basically look like forced labor. In the UK, it's the opposite. People who know how to work with their hands are valued. You're respected, you're paid properly, and you actually have the chance to grow. From helper to skilled worker, from skilled worker to site foreman, and from foreman to project manager. If you've already spotted a field that fits you, leave a like so I know these videos are helpful. It's also important to understand that many people start looking for work not because they want to, but because life forces them to. For example, because of relocation or while applying for asylum. In such a situation, an expert report can become a key testimony in your case. Since March 2022, we, a team consisting of more than 20 experts, have been creating expert reports for asylum applicants. Our expertise covers all key regions of the world, including Africa, Asia, Latin America, Eastern Europe, and the Middle East. Our expert reports are regularly commissioned by major law firms to help the court and authorities explain the specific country context of human rights violations in the applicant's country of origin who are applying for asylum in the US, UK, Canada, and EU countries. The link on our website is in the description. And now, let's talk about the jobs that can truly change your life in the UK. One of them is working in care. Yes, it's not the easiest job, but it's extremely stable and in demand. Starting from a basic position, within a year you can become a team leader, and after 2 years, a manager. Starting pay is 9 to 12 pounds per hour, and senior positions pay 15 to 20 pounds per hour and higher. And of course, IT and digital. Here, having at least a decent level of English is important. You need to understand tasks, communicate with the team, write messages, and read documentation. But if your language is okay, the doors open very quickly. And the best part, you don't need 10 years of experience. In 2026, getting into IT is easier than ever. You start with QA, support, or junior dev. And everything after that depends on your willingness to learn. Career growth here is very fast. Today you're a tester, tomorrow you're managing a project, and in a couple of years you're earning completely different money. Starting salaries are around 22,000 to 30,000 pounds a year, but once you gain experience, the numbers shoot up. 40,000, 50,000 and more. Which job from the list would you choose and why? Write in the comments, it will be interesting to read. 2026 opens up a huge number of opportunities for migrants in the UK. The main thing is to be ready to learn and not be afraid to start with simple but stable options. The UK offers many paths for career growth and everyone can find their niche here. The most important thing is the desire to act. This was Maxim Karitonov. See you.